Hello everyone and welcome back to our Hogwarts Legacy completionist playthrough. It's episode number 141, and I gotta say I'm a little bit concerned about how the last episode came out because normally when I'm uploading these to YouTube, it's about 9 gigabytes of upload. The last one was 2.8, so I don't know if it was just not a lot happened and that's why or what, but that is a little bit concerning. Anyways, last time we did the quest in the Shadow of the Bloodline, after seeing Sebastian and Ominous arguing, I went to find out what happened. Sebastian told me that evidently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here at Hogwarts and that Ominous knows where to enter. Ominous flatly refuses to help. He has had an aversion to the dark arts since his parents demonstrated their skill with Crucio on muggles and demanded Ominous do the same. When he refused, his parents turned the curse on him instead. I understand Ominous's plight, but Sebastian is determined to get into the scriptorium, insisting that it might hold answers as to how to heal Anne. He told me he'll be in touch with me with more information soon. And that information is to meet him in the Slytherin common room. Shadow, the study. Sebastian wants to meet outside of the Slytherin common room to talk to me about Slytherin scriptorium. Suggested level is 16, just as the required level is 24 for Lord Gawk's loyalty, and the reward is Crucio. So, learning the unforgivable curses. Now, as my last character was kind of just there, I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, my character wasn't evil, but he did learn the unforgivable curses when they were taught. This character will not learn the unforgivable curses because I am doing role-playing as a good witch who shuns the dark arts. So yeah, that is the kind of role-playing. Took the wrong blue flame. To go to Great Hall. Not Great Hall, sorry. Grand Staircase, Lower Grand Staircase. Here we go. So yeah, apparently the Slytherin common room's around here, but I don't know, I haven't found it. Maybe because I'm just stupid. Let's wait though.
You're here. Brilliant.
Hi.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Oh. For a second I thought I was just gonna stand there.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Forgot all about this. Been a while. I wonder if Ominous was
There
told
he
about
is.
the Chamber of
Good
Secrets.
luck.
Somehow I doubt it. But yeah, the scriptorium, if I'm not
What are you doing
mistaken,
here?
is like right over there somewhere.
Revelio.
Right here. I see the S's. And if you do Revelio, you can see all sorts of things down there.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm gonna ask him, aren't you curious about what's inside? But I can also understand his caution.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
But after this,
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
definitely agree with him on
These
that. I really
braziers
hope it.
grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to
Fringo!
do with freeze.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1. That breaks.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is
Revelio.
better than 2. Simple mathematics, ominous.
Lol.
Fringo!
Alright, both of those two have it.
Revelio.
Remember,
Fringo!
3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally. Something's happening.
I just wasn't
We're
fast
ready
enough.
for this.
As am I.
Dark,
Revelio.
ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
No comment.
Come on,
Ominous.
that was a good one.
Prepare.
Like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
Noctua's note 1 of 5. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He now knows how I access the coroner's entrance, and there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve. Though my brother will follow my lead, we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua gone. Speak to Ominous about the history.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Second and third thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us,
Never mind.
Well, I don't feel like it's too much of a problem to tell Ominous. I feel like he's
There's no clear way forward.
like a
he'd
maze.
know more.
Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Fringo!
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Revelio!
Slytherin law.
Dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Nope. For now, I'm just gonna light braziers. Okay, so Z and I can't tell what that. I need Lumos.
Lumos.
Z and what looks to be a damaged alley cat. Noctua note 205. Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, and yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I will make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
There we go.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Lumos.
Nice work.
Serpent and that weird crescent.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
4 or 5. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become. I know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
Lumos.
All I heard was rewards. But keep going.
Of course you did, Sebastian.
Revelio. Lumos.
Looks like we have to go the other way first.
Revelio.
Why would he just leave random money purses
Lumos.
around? I failed the dial and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. This scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye. Noctua gone.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. She was my favorite person in the world for it.
Let me go back and remember what the door I'm after looks like.
Lumos.
It's fish and I'm gonna say mountain turtle. Feel kind of bad breaking his pot, but that was just me being clumsy.
Another welcoming sort, was he?
Where's the mountain turtle? There we go. Or just mountain, I suppose.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
And I found all of Noctua papers except for the last one, and I know where the last one is. It's also the
I swear there's
saddest one.
something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Here we go. This is the concerning part.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
But this time it's
Then
worse.
Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ooh, I wonder how long she's been down here for. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I want to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I'd invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms. Noctua gone.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Uh-oh.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell.
It is.
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Very well, I don't want to learn it. I want to learn it, but you must cast it on me. Teach me, and I'll cast it on you. Nope. Very well, I don't want to learn it.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
You say
I
that.
shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio! Are you all right?
I hate Slytherin even more
Are you
now.
right?
That pain. It was excruciating, but I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We
Oh,
made it.
ominous.
We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Having you
I
deal with that
can't
as a
believe we're
child?
here.
As a child, he had to deal with that. Jeez. Field guide page collected. Salazar Slytherin Scriptorium. Secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time with making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders. I assume he built this before he built the Chamber of Secrets. I also wonder then if Ominous knew about the Chamber of Secrets, if his family kept it from him. The latter seems more likely, doesn't it? Slytherin spellbook. I'll wait on that. I want to pick up this here first. Fringed crimson clockwork scarf. Stuff that hasn't been touched in 1,000 years. Just about. Look at this stuff. Forest tartan scarf. You sure seem to be a fan of scarves.
Revelio.
It's musty and dusty in here, but still interesting. Slytherin's own writing. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen. Fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord, can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go from here. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that the others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of all those unworthy of Hogwarts, that would serve only to stain my legacy. Jeez.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm sorry to Noctua, but Salazar really is as bad as the Gaunts.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
I feel so bad for Ominous. Like, he really is the victim of this story. Salazar Slytherin's personal book of spells and magic, written by his own hand, dating back to the 10th century. Stored within Slytherin's hidden scriptorium inside Hogwarts, the secrets it contains are intriguing, dark, and potentially insidious. Why do I still have a pensieve artifact? Shouldn't I have 3 of them by now or something?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I'm inclined to agree with Ominous. Aren't you coming with?
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Completed another relationship quest. Quest completed in the Shadow of the Study. 180 XP. So, there's that. Someone messed up this corridor pretty badly. Okay. Yep, so can I use the shortcut to the scriptorium? But I gotta be careful no one's watching. Well, that was dark. Alright, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Until then.